students, today I am there before you again with another revision video of chapter number 3, The Deep Water of the book Flamingo. Watch this video carefully and then read the chapter thoroughly. Let's start the revision. In this chapter, you will read about the narrator who really wanted to overcome his fear of water. Everybody has a fear of something in their life. In the same way, no author had the fear of water in his life. So many persons are there who neglect their fear, but so many persons are there who really try to overcome their fear of something. So narrator was one of those persons who really wanted to overcome his fear of water. How did that fear come in the author? When he was 3 or 4 years old, he went to the California beach with his father. When he went there, a wave of that water terrified the author, and just because of that moment, the fear of water just set in the heart of the author. But when he was 10 or 11 years old, at that time he decided to learn the swimming. That's why he joined the YMCA pool and he started learning the swimming with the help of the wave walker. One day he was sitting on the edge of the swimming pool because nobody was there at that time. He was waiting for his instructor and the other students to come at that pool. So what happened that when he was sitting at the edge of the pool, suddenly an 18-year-old boy came, picked the author up and threw him into the pool. When the author went inside the pool, that was the terrified moment, horrible moment for the author. Because if you have the fear of something in you and if you are facing the same thing, means you can see the death before you. That was the same moment with the author also. What did he do? He couldn't breathe, he couldn't say, he couldn't do anything, he couldn't move his arms, he couldn't move his legs, but his mind was working, and he thought one thing. He said one thing to himself, that when I would touch the bottom of the pool, I will push myself, okay, and I will try to push myself and will come to the surface of the water, okay, then I will try to swim and I will come out of the pool. He tried a lot, but his all efforts went in vain. He couldn't come out of the water. Means when he lost the conscious, he started going in dark. He thought that everything is going dark. I cannot see anything. I cannot breathe. I cannot speak anything. So that's why he thought that my death is near. I'm going to die now. So, but when he came in consciousness, when he became conscious again, he was lying on the floor of the at the edge of the pool, and so many persons were there around him. And again the same thing happened. The fear of water set inside his heart, but he really wanted that fear, continued with him. That fear remained in his heart for so many years. But after some time, he again decided to overcome his fear of water, and then he hired an instructor to teach him the swimming. And then with the help of the instructor built a swimmer out of the William Douglas. William Douglas is the name of the author and the same narrator who had the fear of water in him. So the instructor built a swimmer out of the William Douglas who had the fear of water in him. The instructor helped the William Douglas a lot to overcome his fear of water, and then he became a very good swimmer. In this chapter, you learned a lesson that if you have a fear of something in you, then you should always try to overcome that fear of something. Otherwise, that fear will not make you live your life properly or with a good way. So the narrator is a live example before us who really wanted to overcome his fear of something, and then he overcame that fear and he proved himself, and then he became a good swimmer. So this is the chapter. I hope that you have understood the story, but after watching this video, you will have to read the chapter thoroughly. Still, if you feel any doubt, any problem, you may call me or text me anytime. I'll help you to solve your problem. Okay, all the best.